It doesn't sound scripted all the time. I never write anything out. I just have to remember that I have to hit 3 things.
Oh, fuck.
So if I don't hit the 3 things, then whatever.
Hello, my wonderful Pho Queens and Pho Kings. My name is Jonathan Garano, and welcome to another episode of Spill the Pho, a podcast where I bring on my creative friends and we just chit-chat for a second. Not only are they here to like spill about their creative life, but they're here to like spill everything, because that's the goal in life, is just to get the meat of everything, because I think that's what's important. Now, before we introduce you to this guest, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, hopefully you can see my eyes and hopefully you can just feel my fucking energy. I am hopefully going through that lens, hitting you in the heart, and I am appreciating you to the fullest. And if you're just listening, I want to let you know that my voice is hopefully carrying through your eardrums, down your throat, and into your heart as well. A lot of cool things are happening right now. We got new thumbnails on the YouTube. We're, checking out the metadata. We're making sure that there's highlights on Instagram.com/spillthepho. I am working my ass off right now, and I'm fucking excited for what we have planned. So, no more of these long intros. I want to introduce you to this wonderful guest. His name is Edm Orolfo. He's a stand-up comedian. He's been doing this for the last 9 years of his motherfucking life, and he's dope because, in this podcast, he's going to go through every single phase of his stand-up journey and tell you how he went from, like, basically nothing all the way to Late Night with James Corden, all the way to, being on Netflix as a stand-up comedian. And I fucking love his voice. It's deep, it's sexy, it's sultry. God damn, Andrew. I do want to let you know that we recorded this podcast in like January of 2020, so like 8 months ago, and I was fucking lazy, I guess, and but hey, here it is now. This is before COVID, but I think a lot of the stuff still that he talks about still pertains to today. So with that said, here we go. Here is the wonderful Edm Orolfo.
What's up?
Dude, we fucking did it.
I know, we're here.
Dude, the first time we met was on Instagram, and I wanted you to do like a little commercial for this eyewear company.
Oh, yeah.
And those bastards did not.
Are we recording right now?
Yeah, I just go straight into it. I just go straight into it. I don't care.
That was 100% my fault.
Why is it your fault?
Well, because I didn't know about like self-tapes and shit until like recently. Because
right.
I just didn't know. So like the tape I sent you, that's straight trash. I should have never sent that. I didn't put it together in my mind that like, when you were like send a self tape, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just fucking do it. But I was hella busy and I was at like the show that I run.
Okay.
And then I like didn't have any time, so I just like did it there, which 100% my fault.
No, dude, it's not your fault at all. You're so nice. That's like the most Asian thing to do is like fucking apologize a lot. Dude, you're great.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
I was like looking for someone that was like really funny that wore glasses, and I fucking found you. I was like, this fucking guy is perfect.
Oh, hell yeah.
But dude, you didn't mess up. The company just like didn't see the talent that I saw. So those fucking bastards.
Yeah.
And that campaign, actually, they did well with another different thing, but that campaign with the person that they picked didn't do so hot.
Who was it? Was it another comedian?
It's an NDA. Shit, unfortunately. It was a San Francisco comedian, though.
What?
Yeah, that wore glasses.
Figure out
that
who
was
it is.
Asian.
Oh, there's only like 3 of it. Was it? You can bleep it, right? Or is this live?
This is not live at all. It's NDA. But no. I don't.
Okay.
It's all good. Her name is Karen Chang. I'm going to bleep that out. Do you know who that is?
No.
Yeah, some fucking unknown person that's like just getting into the game. And I was like, who?
Wow.
Yeah. San Jose?
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And like,
You're pretty like well-renowned in the space of comedy.
In the Bay Area, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird. I've never heard of her before.
Weren't you just in the Philippines, by the way?
I was.
So, dude, I hang out with this guy named Morgan J. You know him really well.
I do know Morgan.
Well, yeah, you know every comedian, I feel like. You're always everywhere.
not everybody.
Well, a lot of people in Los Angeles, especially. So they hang around the scene a lot.
Yeah.
And I just want to say congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Can you tell the people what's going on with that?
What are you doing? I think I could tell people. I mean, like, I saw the other people post about it. But, I'll just say we shot something that's going to really change the game for the Philippines As far as like arts wise, that's going to be on a major streaming platform.
Oh shit! I'm not even allowed to say what the streaming platform is.
I mean, I think it's okay. No one said I couldn't say anything, but also
you don't want to get in trouble.
I don't want to and also the other artists that I worked with, they actually said the streaming platform when they posted it on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the rules are.
All right, I won't say it. I promise.
But everybody has it. Everybody's gonna see it.
Yeah.
And
everyone spends $14.99 with their family plan. You know, everyone's like Venmoing each other all the time.
Exactly.
So we won't name it is, but we all know what it is.
We all know what it is.
The reason why, so this podcast, we're just like chilling and it's not like people with careers or whatever, but I do have like some questions that I definitely want to get into. So,
is this a sock? Am I talking?
Yeah, you're talking to a sock. This is bare bones, baby. You know, like sometimes you just gotta like go at it. You know.
I know. When I was like, I'm gonna be late, and you were like, it's all good. I need time to rest. I was like, what does that? I was like, what does that mean? I was like, oh, your bed's right there.
I didn't even take a nap today, unfortunately. I was like editing some TikTok videos. I'm doing a whole series. Don't worry, this is being posted like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later.
Okay.
I only have like 300 people that are like actively listening constantly.
Hey, that's a lot.
So I want to say thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Fucking
Cool.
You're great. Yeah. So as an Asian, right? How long have you been doing comedy for?
7 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you first got into the space, because I've been talking to a lot of comedians, and like, oh yeah, I just got in, and like I know everybody, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
But your story is a little different because you're Asian.
Mm-hmm.
When you first got in the game, like, were there any Asian other comedians that you like looked up to besides Bobby Lee or whatever? Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, being Filipino, I definitely like. Before I started comedy, I actually didn't really know what it was until I actually went up for the first time because I never watched anything. The only comedian who I knew of was Kevin Hart. Yeah, that's the only one I knew of. And then, but once my friends took me to an open mic. And then I started doing research, and I started listening, and then I found out like about a lot of other people. So that was like weird, but as far as Asian comedians, like Joe Coy, huge fan, good friend.
Oh wow,
yeah, that's who I was in the Philippines with,
right?
Yeah, and then Shang Wang, huge fan of him. He's a Bay Area guy too. Kevin Kamiya, also a Bay Area guy. Who else? Rex Navarrete, have you ever heard of that guy?
No, is he from...
Dude, that dude's OG. That dude's like straight
Rex
up.
Navarrete?
Navarrete.
What is that?
He's Filipino.
Navarete's Filipino?
Yeah. Dude,
that sounds so Hispanic.
Yeah, I mean, we all
are Hispanic. The Spaniards came and colonized us, but wow, I would never have thought that was a Filipino name.
Yeah. He, OG, dude. Like, that dude started, I think, in the Bay Area too, like Daly City. And then he does like straight like OG like the original like Filipino material.
Oh, with like the Filipino accents and everything?
Yeah, because he actually kind of has one.
Do you do
no
Filipino accents?
No, not at all.
No, you do a lot of like girlfriend relationship type things, right?
Sometimes like I do a lot of family stuff, but I never do like
cultural Filipino things.
Yeah, like I don't do the accent.
Wait, so 7 years ago, you only know Kevin Hart. So how the fuck, like, what makes you go, I want to do this?
So when I did it, I used to work at this like skate shop, and then the manager at the skate shop was like, I want to do stand-up comedy. I'm going to go to this open mic, and if you want to come, let's go. So all of us went, and we all did a set. There was like 6 of us.
Did you like fucking study the night before or something?
Yeah, we all wrote.
Like a 2-minute set, 3-minute set. Yeah,
after work, the day of, we like sat around for like a couple hours and wrote some stuff together, and then we went to the open mic, and we all did pretty bad, I think.
Right.
And then, but I was just like, this is cool. Like I want to do this, so I just kept doing it.
And you signed up to every single open mic as you could, and you went.
Yeah, and then I just kind of like. Hit the ground running in the sense of just like I just kept doing it like every night. I tried to go like every mic that I could find. I just do it,
right?
And I'd just go up every night almost forever.
So here's the weird thing, not the weird thing, but something that's like been crossing my mind. So, like when I was free, I mean now no longer free. Like my nights I want to go to sleep and stuff, but like I wanted to get into like stand up comedy per se, but now I love just talking because I love the theory of it.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you go from open mic, open mic, open mic? You know, sometimes you got to pay $5, sometimes you got to buy a drink. And then how do you get to like level 2, which is now I'm going to not like shows, but like semi shows.
Yeah.
You know, before the Comedy Store. And then after that, you jump up to like all things comedy, which is like level 3. And then level 4 is like the actual comedy clubs. And then level 5 is like just the streaming. How the fuck in these like what was like the first year and how did you bump up from level to level?
Well, I feel like I was lucky to have not started in LA. You know, I feel like it's way harder to start in LA because you're competing against like the best of the best because all the best people live here or New York, you know?
Right.
So mad respect to whoever starts in LA or starts in New York. I feel like I was lucky to start in San Francisco. Because that's where I grew up in the Bay Area.
What part of Bay Area?
So I was born in Oakland, and I was there for like elementary school. Then I moved to like Concord, which is like East.
Oh shit! So
East
you like
Bay.
Blue Scholars and shit, and like Zion I. If you remember.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You know.
Yeah, dude, Mac Dre was like a huge influence.
Oh fuck yeah, that's right. That's
for
right.
me because when I was in high school, I was in high school like 2000. I graduated 2009. So
in high school.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're hella young. Fuck.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You look. I thought you were younger than me,
Dude. I get a lot. I put a lot of sunscreen on, and then have you had the blood of little boys all the time? Stem cells. No, don't.
It's working.
Yeah, it's always working.
What a plug.
Sponsor.
That's
me.
our sponsor. Yeah.
So you started in the Bay Area comedy, and then
yeah. I started, and in the Bay, it's really cool because I think just because there's so many shows, so many open mics in the Bay Area to where you can get up 3 or 4 times a night.
3 to 4 times.
Yeah, some people grind it out, and they did. I remember some people doing like 6 a night, and I'm like, geez, dude, like
6 open mics a night, and then a little show too.
Yeah, or whatever. 6 shows, mics combined. But yeah, there's so much stage time in the Bay Area, and you're not that close to LA to where you kind of fly under the radar for a very long time. So you can get real good in the Bay Area, and then eventually just get some stuff and then move to LA, which is like what I did.
Wait, so hold on. So you're up. I want to like really dissect this. So
you're
up in the Bay,
go.
you're doing open mics, and then someone's like, "Yo, can you do my show?"
Yeah. I was miking and not getting booked for probably like 2-3 years, like of me just going up every night, and then eventually someone's like, "We'll see you," and then be like, "Hey, you want to do my show?" And then someone on their show
wants you to go to another show.
To do another show, and that just eventually that grows from like doing 1 a month to like 1 a week to like every night.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So it's like a networking play based on like, okay, this guy's cool. Let's go to the show.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like luck of the draw, but at the same time, it's like preparation equals opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, like once
preparation.
you get better, people like see that, and since the Bay Area, there's not that many compared to like LA or New York. There's not that many comedians, and not everyone like is like the best comedian ever. So the pool that they pick from is just like, oh, you could be like okay, and you could still get a show.
Okay,
because there's not that many comedians, so they have to just like. You can't have the same people.
They're like,
on.
Oh shit! I see that guy's face all the time. He's hustling, fucking.
Yeah, sometimes it's
but
like,
dude, you're funny. So
thank you. Yeah,
don't say that you're like not the best. Like you're fucking hilarious.
Thank
bro.
you. But I mean, but yeah, like a lot of when I was like booking, because I still to this day, even though I live here, I still run my 3 shows in the Bay Area.
What?
Remotely?
Once a month?
No, weekly.
Wait, remote. Like, explain this. Wait, so you have a what?
So before I left, I ran 3 weekly shows. I had a Monday show every Monday, every Tuesday, and a Wednesday show. And I ran those with like a few friends. And when I left, they just kept it, and then I just kept like either I would still do promotion or I'd still book people from here, and I'd tell them to go up to the Bay.
Oh, so it's like a little studio type of thing, and then people pay to go watch you guys.
Yeah, well, it's a free show.
It is?
It is. It's a free show.
Wait, so what's the benefit? I want to get into this now.
Okay.
But first, let's stick with this, and then to level 2. Wait, so why free show, though?
Well, because it's just it's
good
easier.
networking
Yeah,
opportunity?
it's fun. It's not like the show's it's produced like very DIY. You know what I mean? It's not like our venues are cool. Like my Monday show is so fun. I run that with Irene too. I don't know if you've ever seen her.
Oh, dude, she's fucking hilarious too.
She's the best. She's one of my best friends. We've been running that show for like 3 years. That show I still actually go up every Monday.
Oh, you drive up every Monday?
I either drive or fly.
Jesus Christ.
Because I love it. We actually get paid to do that show.
All right, good.
But for the longest time, we never did.
Right.
But that show, it's not like... you're still getting like the best Bay Area people, but at the same time, it's not like... It'd be kind of weird to like charge people. Because we're all still like... That room is just meant... It's for Irene and I. We're fucking around.
Right.
Irene and I, we just try new material every Monday because we have regulars. And we just throw shit at the wall. And a lot of the times it's terrible. So it's like, I kind of feel bad for like charging for that. But then the other comedians are good too. But they also are free to like try stuff.
Right.
And there's a thing in the Bay Area called SF Fun Cheap. I don't know if that's like a plug or whatever. But
yeah, SF Fun Cheap.
It's... if you get your show on that site, you pretty much have a sold out show. But the catch is that show has to be free.
Oh fuck!
So everybody who gets their show on that will most of the time have like a really good show, but it has to be free.
Wait, so
like
are
really
you like
cheap.
losing money every week?
No, because we pass around, this rarely ever happens in LA.
So it's like
noticed.
a church. You're passing around a little
We
like
do.
donation
We do.
basket.
At the end of before the last comic or at the end of the show or whatever, we leave a tip bucket out. We pass it around or we just leave it, and then if they would like, they can tip. And usually people throw down enough money to where like
you can pay for the venue and everything.
No, it's the venue.
The venue's free too.
The venue's free.
Okay, shit.
Because that's the cool thing about SF and the Bay Area. Like people are down for the arts. Wow. And same here. I feel like a lot of places out here don't pay for the venue.
I have to find that. I've yet to find that.
Really?
It's like, hey, yo. It's like at least like $10 or $20. Minimum is like $10 an hour.
Oh, really?
Shit, I have to find a place. Well, there was one free place, but it was like in a fucking garage.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Fuck, I
Who's garage?
gotta. No, it's some guy in Venice.
Okay. Cool.
I gotta fucking figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, if you just like sometimes bars, if you hang out there a lot, or just like if weird venues, my Monday show, it's in like it's in a bar, but it's like a side room.
Okay.
And it's crazy because I love this room so much. It's my favorite room, and it's because over the years, the owner took that room and saw what we were doing and was like, we like it, and we're going to build more stuff for you. So throughout the years, it's turned into like just a shitty room with like fucking tools everywhere, like storage, and we would just perform there, and then they turned it in over the years. They turned it into a comedy club.
So it's like your little baby. That's why I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's like you walk in and like this is Andrew's.
Yeah, because it used to be just a room, nothing, a sliding door to get in. They built us like a hallway. They built us a stage. They built us booths, a sound room. They built us for free. Like they didn't do anything. We didn't have to. We just kept giving them a good show.
All because you just keep on hustling and grinding it out. So how do you go from like San Francisco and then you come here and people are like, hey, you don't have to do any more. I mean, you probably do open mic shit.
I still do some, yeah.
But it's like, yo, be on my show. Like, how the fuck do you go from the Bay Area to here? Is it someone from LA was checking out the Bay and saw your show? Like, how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah. So the cool thing is like, since the Bay isn't that far, and there's a lot of like stage time, and to where out of town comics can do like a good run of shows throughout the week, Monday through Sunday, and they'll get paid. So if they're tired of the LA scene, a lot of LA comics come up to the Bay just to do my show. And also I have 3 shows.
Right.
So when people come up to the Bay, they're like, hey, who has the shows?
They're like, hit up fucking Andrew.
I have the whole run.
Then they DM you and they're like, let's go.
Yeah. So I'd get hit up to, can I do Monday? And I was like, yeah, I also have a Tuesday and Wednesday. They're like, yeah, let me do Tuesday and Wednesday too. So now that's how I made a lot of friends in LA, because when they'd come up to the Bay, I just see them throughout the whole week just because they did all 3 of my shows.
God, it's like networking to the 10th degree, but also like you got to make sure that you're still funny.
Exactly. Yeah. I still made sure that like I still like worked on my craft, but also there's festivals Like,
have you been in any festivals?
Yeah, I've done like a bunch of festivals across the country.
Like you just apply?
Yeah, you apply.
It's like a Sundance thing?
Yeah, pretty much. And you'll meet comics from everywhere, and then you'll link up, and then you'll be like, hey, I'm going to be in your town soon. Can I do some spots? And then they'll be like, I'm going to be in your town. Can I do some spots? So there's a lot of trading and stuff like that. But it's not just we're trading just because I run a show and you run a show. It's like, oh, I respect what you're doing and you respect what I'm doing, and we both happen to have a show. So
right.
let's link up. Let's do stuff.
It's such a small. It's large, but it's also such a small community at the same time. That's what I'm realizing.
Yeah.
Like I go like when I met, Caitlin Allen.
No, who's that?
She, Tommy, the guy with the backwards hat that he always wears.
Okay, a lot of backwards hat guys.
Sorry, shit. Because I didn't know his fucking last name.
Fucking Tommy?
Tommy? Shit, like Tommy? Fuck. Well, so I met this girl named Caitlin Allen who's part of Pretty Funny Women, that little space. Mm-hmm. And you go in the back room, and there's a lot of faces, but like every single person knows each other. Even if you're from New York or fucking Utah, like the Wise Guys place, all the way to like San Francisco. Mm-hmm. The only time that I felt it was like no one knew who they were was like from San Diego. But why do you think there's like such a general consensus of like a very tight group, no matter how big you are in the comedy space?
What? I don't know what that means.
Why are people so like close with each other?
Oh,
in the comedy space.
I just think we all just have like the grinding out in common. We're all doing like pretty much the same thing, and if you're funny, people gravitate towards that. So eventually everybody who's like really, really good ends up just hanging out with each other just because it's more fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, you're going to make me laugh. I'm gonna fucking laugh. And
yeah. I mean, it's with anybody, like non-comedians love to be around funny people.
It's
so
true.
We also love to be with funny people, but the funny people we're talking about are just like extremely funny.
Yeah. I mean, Irene and you probably have the best chemistry.
Yeah.
Because you guys know each other inside and out, probably like bait and switch each other all the time.
Yeah. Irene and I have not Irene, but I've gotten mistaken for Irene's bits before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like one time after one of our shows, somebody came up to me and said, hey, I love your Chinese material. And I'm like, okay.
You're like, I'm not Chinese. I don't do it, but Irene does.
Yeah.
Holy shit, am I a woman? Like, those are things you have to think about.
Yeah.
So then how do you get to like level, so that's like level 2. How do you get to level 3? Level 3 like in the stores per se, or like
it's crazy, dude.
Upper tier, yeah.
There's no real like path to any of this, because sometimes people like skip levels all the time. Some people mic for like a week and then they ended up getting booked, but I guess in my little journey was I was doing open mics, and then I was starting to get booked on shows, and as I was starting to get booked on shows, I'd hang out at local comedy clubs in the Bay Area, like the Punchline, sweatshirt I'm wearing, and then Cobb's. Who else?
Oh shit! It says punchline on your sweater.
Yeah.
I thought it fucking said pickup girls or something.
Oh hell no!
Pickup lines.
Well, who do you think I am, bro?
No, I don't know.
I'm more woke than that.
You're from the Bay Area. I don't know. I was like, oh shit. Okay, where pickup?
Pickup girls.
Pickup line. It's like PICK, but it's not. I see that's PUNCH.
What if I was that kind of guy?
Sometimes you got to do it, I guess.
I just love picking up girls. Yeah. I would hang out at clubs. So while I was getting booked, I'd get to the club's ear, and then eventually they would pass me, which means I get to work for them.
Oh, that's cool.
And then like open for big people that come through town.
And then you get money for that?
Yeah. Then you'd start getting paid.
That's like $20, $40?
No, I think standard club rate is like 50.
That's pretty good.
50 a show.
That's really good.
For a host.
Okay. So you got to be for the full hour, 50 an hour. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, so hosting, I would just open, and then I'd introduce the feature and the headliner, which when you feature, you get more, obviously.
Right.
I don't know how much more. I think I don't know.
But you get to do your little thing
like
for a second, and
$100.
then they're like, "Oh shit, this host is funny."
Yeah, and then
So it's more like instead of just like, "Yo, introducing," you have to actually do like a set type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do a set. I do like 10, 15 minutes.
If you don't do a set, then what happens? Do people just go like, "What the fuck? Why did I even get you as a host?"
I would get in hell trouble by the club. They wouldn't let me do that ever again. But yeah, and then start working the clubs. And then as I'm doing, this is all happening kind of at the same time. Like as I'm getting booked a lot in the Bay, I'd be working clubs. And when I'm not doing that, I'd be taking trips to other scenes.
Right.
Like I'd go to Portland, I'd go to Austin, New York, Philly, just like Minneapolis.
The fuck, and they just fly you out there?
No, I do this out of my own
Pocket.
Yeah, I'd make no money.
So that's so crazy. Okay, so that always confuses me because I was went to Morgan J shows. I'm like helping him out and stuff and some stuff.
Yeah.
And like his last show, he's like, he gave me some money. I was like, no, dude, I don't need this. And he goes, yeah, I'm just here to break even. And I hear a lot of comedians say that, like, I'm just here to break even.
Yeah,
but how the fuck are you gonna pay for rent? And what does that even mean, break even? And as you talk, I'm gonna fix the camera. But yeah.
No, well, I think it's. Breaking even is just like pretty cool for us just because like, we get to do what we love in a different place, but then also just not lose. You know what I mean? Losing money kind of because then that goes towards like the rent money or whatever. Because a lot of us still have day jobs.
I mean, do you have a day job?
No, not anymore.
So yours is like fucking focus on like content and stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Good for you, dude.
Well, that only happened like a month or two ago. So.
Oh, I get a high five. Congratulations. What was it before?
I was a preschool teacher.
Oh, shit. So you would do the preschool. You would save your money and like, yo, time to fucking go to Minneapolis for the weekend.
Yeah. I was lucky enough to where I wasn't like actually like a preschool teacher, but I worked for this program to where I'd like float around different preschools and just like have them for like an hour and play sports.
Dude.
So it's like a PE teacher for preschools. And it was cool. I'm so lucky to have had this job. Shout out to Jump Bunch.
Love you,
East
dude.
Bay. My boss would let me take as much time off as I wanted, and since I was a comedian, it was actually kind of benefited him because I never had to work at like my work schedule was always work in the mornings, and then be gone at night. So he only needed people. Like in the morning, like this job was pretty much for like people who wanted to be in child education.
Wow.
So if you wanted that to be and a lot of people that want to do that, and also it was a job pretty much for like kids, like you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
so there was like no curriculum needed to like sustain at the very end of it.
Also, yeah, but also it's like the people that would want this job are probably like 16, 17, 18-year-old kids.
So I mean that's perfect for you because you're like, yo, I just need something like just enough so I can like live.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna fucking make it as a comic.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you wanted this so bad.
Yeah, and I was lucky.
You wanted this so bad.
Yeah, and I was so lucky to have that job because the 16, 17-year-old kids, they would be in school.
Right.
So they couldn't do this job. So it's weird, like the job that this was, it was like, it didn't pay much at all. It was probably like a little bit over minimum wage.
Right.
So nobody my age would ever want to do this job, because it doesn't pay a lot. And the hours are like, they're not great. It was only like a few hours every day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you could like go home and like really just work on your craft.
Yeah, I could go home early and I would be able to like mic and stuff like that. But the thing is, I wasn't making a lot of money. I was just making like enough to just like. I also lived with my parents forever.
Oh, okay.
I lived with
that helps so much.
Yeah, I lived with my mom forever. So,
but dude, this is like an inspiration and hustle type of thing.
Yeah.
Like if there was a Gary Vee who'd be like, "This is fucking amazing."
Yeah. So, so I would work with kids a lot of the time, like 17-year-olds, and they couldn't do the job because they'd have class like every day. So they'd always eventually end up quitting.
Oh shit.
So so it was good for me because then I just do a lot of the schools because I didn't have any obligations to do anything except stand up. And since I was living at home, I didn't really need that much money.
Right.
I just needed enough to like pay my car and like a
fly to Austin.
yeah,
if you need
and
to do a
plane
show.
tickets and bill and
Food.
Yeah, and food and stuff like that. So,
Good for your parents for like fucking believing you.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
you're Asian American. Like
Yeah,
that's fucking rare. Like my mother, when I told her I wanted to get an art, she's like, okay, make
Yeah.
sure you can like feed yourself. And so it's like, I got to do that. Plus I do all my, consulting work on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
I'm like, fuck, if only I could like live at home.
yeah.
But
I think it was my parents aren't together. My parents.
I'm so sorry.
No, I don't care. It's funny. My parents split up when I was like 12, 13, and my sister was probably like 11,
Okay.
10, 11. So like the age, I mean, I guess you don't want your parents to split up ever, but I
No,
guess
you do if they're fucking assholes.
yeah.
They're pieces of shit. Get divorced, okay?
Yeah.
It's better for the kids' mental health. But
Exactly.
go on.
But at this age, it's like, for some reason, I never really gave a fuck. But
Right.
my sister, like, when you're that age, it's like,
Yeah.
what is going on? And at like me going into my teens and her getting into preteens, it's like, oh fuck, that's terrible, But I think my parents are cool with my sister and I doing like arts type shit. My sister's not an artist, but I feel like if she wanted to, they wouldn't give a fuck. But I feel like since they kind of had like a sloppy like separation,
Right,
they're
they're
like, yeah, just go do whatever you want. We're sorry.
you be happy.
Yeah.
We fucking.
That's our fault.
Yeah. That's nice of them,
You being a stand-up comedian, that's totally our fault. You just keep doing what you do, and we'll support you.
They're at family parties. What did your son do? Oh, we fucked up.
Yeah.
Because we divorced, so he gets to do whatever he wants to do.
Exactly.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Because those goddamn aunties and uncles, they fucking judge the shit out of each other.
My some of my family still doesn't like that I do comedy, even though like I've been on like random shit.
Once that fucking streaming service come out, they'll still have something to say.
Yeah.
He wasn't the funniest out of all those
Yeah.
people. Those bastards. Be
Yeah.
happy, family members.
Yeah.
Please, one time. That's all I ask.
I feel like I haven't looked at the camera at all. I'm sorry, whoever's out there.
It's okay. I always just record everything because you never know. One of these days, one of them might fucking blow up.
The fucking 300.
Yes,
right?
holy
You have
shit.
300?
300, baby.
The 300.
300. Actually,
Mighty 300.
I just rounded up. Actually,
Oh,
it's
okay.
217 average people.
That is not rounding. That's so big of a round, dude.
No. I don't know why I said
That's not how you round numbers.
not-
You would round down.
Fuck, I should have said 250. That would have made more sense.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I
It's
decided just to spill the truth right
I
now.
know how
Spilling the
podcasts
fuck.
work.
Damn it. I need to bring this camera closer next time. I'm learning. It's an evolution.
Yeah.
The first time, the podcast for the first 18 episodes were just like me talking about myself for like 40 minutes.
Okay.
But then I felt like a fucking sociopath
Yeah.
because there's like no one here. So
That'd be weird.
yeah, bringing people is so much cooler.
Yeah.
You know?
At some point, it's just a manifesto,
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, there's some people that can do it by themselves, but I don't know.
yeah.
What's like so what is that moment? So there's this guy that I love to read. His name is Seth Godin, and he's like a marketer or whatever. And he has something called the dipping point. And the dipping point is like right at the very moment you knew at this moment that your company or your brand, or in this case yourself, was on the fucking uptick.
Oh, yeah.
So you've been doing this for 7 years.
Yeah.
What was that fucking moment or show or whatever that you were like, fuck Andrew, I goddamn motherfucking about to do this?
I remember, I actually do know this. I think it was around like year 4 into comedy where I got passed at all the clubs in the Bay Area. And then that's when like, I don't know, you've seen my stand-up. I have like this weird like cadence, you know what I mean?
It's very slangy.
Yeah.
Which I like. It's like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That I remember that came about at that time, and then I was like, okay, this is just how I'm gonna tell jokes now.
Yeah.
And then after that like stuff just started, like I felt like my jokes got a little bit better. It added to like my writing and stuff like that, and that's just when I started doing more festivals, like that. I remember filming a clip, and that clip got me into like a bunch of festivals that year. Like I think that year I did like 3 or 4 festivals like across the country, and I was like, okay. And then then I just doing better and better shows, and then eventually I guess there's been a lot of those points.
Right.
That was, I think, my like peak of like, okay, I'm finding out who I am as a person and like what my style is going to be.
How does like one find that? Like, okay, so, yeah, like how do you know that? Okay, from now on, this is gonna be my cadence. This is kind of gonna be like the foundation of Andrew.
I don't know really. I just knew. I just like did it for one joke. It was that cadence.
What was the joke? Do you remember it?
Yeah, I do. It was the have you heard the EDM joke? Like I talk about like how I look like people are like,
oh, EDM DJ.
Yeah. That joke. And then in the joke, I was like, oh, I'm sure some of you might not understand those references, and that's fine because if you don't know EDM, that's the music world instruments they use are lights.
Oh,
So I just for me, I don't know if this is just like a lazy thing, but me doing that pause. Because in comedy, there's like in joke structure, there's like a thing called misdirection.
Right.
You know what that is, right?
Right. 1, 2, pineapple.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like you set something up, and then the punchline is what you weren't thinking of. It's a misdirection is like the comedian takes you one way, and the audience thinks it's gonna be that, and then the comedian flips it.
Oh, wow.
Like a huge. A person that does that real well is like Anthony Jeselnik.
Okay, I'm gonna Google him right now.
Yeah, he does that real fucking well. And there's a lot of comedians who do that real well. But I started. I don't know if this is me just being lazy, but I felt like that cadence allowed me to just create a misdirect out of nothing.
Right.
Because I would go. So a lot of that cadence is just like it allows. In my head, at least, I don't know if this is weird, but it allows me to kind of ask a question and the audience try to figure out real quick. And you know, when you're under pressure, you can't really answer things right. So, and then I just hit them with it.
With an answer that's a misdirect.
Well, kind of a misdirect, because it kind of isn't really a misdirect.
Oh.
It's just like I set it up to where, so I'll say, and Coachella, you know, that's a music festival where you spend like $500 too, and then when
Party.
you could say party,
Right.
or and then I say fight with your girlfriend.
Okay.
You know, but I set it up to where I asked them a question to where they kind of have to like think of like a real quick an answer, and then I just hit them with something else. But
Okay, that makes sense. So they're thinking that you're gonna do like a punch, but then you do an uppercut, which makes them laugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then I just started doing that for all of my jokes. So I don't know if it was just like lazy or just like it just like worked. So I just kept doing it.
The misdirect helps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
The misdirect's there, but I think it's like the cadence, the pause,
the timing of it.
Yeah, because I kind of I make it so I'm always asking the audience a question, and they're always just like, I don't know, because it's so fast,
Right,
So, like,
and then you give it to them.
Yeah.
But something like, oh shit.
It makes them. I think the way
The Coachella one was really funny.
Thank
by
you.
the way. Yeah.
The way I pictured it in my head is like I let them. What is it? I let them try to figure it out, but at the same time they don't. I put pressure on them
Right.
to figure it out, and then since they're under pressure, they don't know. So I just like
And then you
say
give it to them.
something, and then it's fine.
I like that. So wait. So let's say you're thinking of the cadence and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you prep? Like, do you take 2 hours a day just to take out a fucking notebook and then it's like ... Like, what do you do to prep for your
No,
material?
I never do that. I never write anything down.
Oh, really? Holy shit!
I've never written out a joke completely unless I was like asked to for like
a sketch or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just write down like how I would remember it.
Mm.
So like just a few keywords, and then next to it, it's like Roman numerals.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Yeah, I'm excited because everyone has like different methods. Some people do notes, some people do notebooks, some people do like they're listening to their voice memos.
Yeah, I don't do any of that. I'm a terrible comedian.
No, you're fucking you're hilarious, dude. No, you shut the fuck up. You're hilarious.
So like right here.
Oh shit, guys. So right now what I'm seeing is like a fucking notebook and it looks like an outline of headlines.
Yeah, it's just headlines. So how I'd remember the joke, and then if I like the joke, I will put Roman numerals like that just because like when I thought of it or when I wrote it in my head, I'd have to hit 3 punchlines. So this has 3 Roman numerals. It has 1, 2, and 3. So I have
So
to
the
hit,
word says kinesthetic, and then it's like kinesthetic numeral 1, and then 2, and then 3.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
So that just means when I wrote the joke, or when I wrote it, I found 3 punchlines in there, or 3 tags, 3 punchlines. So for me to keep it fresh in my head, so it doesn't sound scripted all the time, I never write anything out. I just have to remember that I have to hit 3 things.
Oh, fuck.
So if I don't hit the 3 things, then whatever, then it's not as funny.
Right.
So I try to, so for me, it's like, okay, how do I be genuine, but also do the material that I wrote or thought of? And
Right.
it's like, okay, well then just try to fucking remember it. If you don't remember it, then I guess it wasn't that funny.
Shit.
So
but how do you know the joke does well if you're not recording it on voice memos or anything like that? Do you just like gauge?
I just gauge it. Like
Huh.
I can remember when they laughed, you know?
Shoot, super brain.
No, I mean,
No, this is so cool. I love looking at people's like progress about how they work.
yeah.
Wow, this is a lot of headlines.
Yeah.
And this is just like for what? well, why does it say at the very top phase 7?
Okay, so
Okay, what is this? What is phase 7,
yeah.
dude? What is this? Like a secret? Oh shit.
it's kind of like the Marvel thing.
What?
Because I started in 2012
Right.
comedy, and
Holy shit, 7 years ago is 2012.
yeah, I know. Oh my god, it's crazy.
And that's gonna be 8 years soon by the end of the year.
Yeah,
What the fuck am I doing with my life, bro?
you're doing great.
Oh shit.
You're doing great. You have this cool setup here. You got a
Oh,
foam
thanks.
roller, so you know you got to stretch.
Yeah, I gotta stretch. You know, you're
I-
getting older.
Yeah, I bring mine everywhere I go.
Really?
Yeah, if I fly out, I bring it.
Yeah, I want to do that. Do you have like a compatible one where like it like how do you have it so? Is it really small?
It's that size.
And you put a large 4 foot? No,
That's not. That's like
2
2
feet?
feet.
Oh, okay. In your fucking luggage. Holy shit.
No, I don't. I just carry it. They don't care.
That's dope.
I just have it on my hand. It counts as like a carry. It's not even a carry-on. They're just like, what do you? They don't give a fuck.
Oh fuck.
A lot of people when I go to the
I
airports,
gotta do that.
yeah, they just think it's like, oh, nice speaker. I'm like, no, it's for my
no,
back. I
my
get that
back.
every fucking time.
Dude, the back is very important.
It is
Like, but see, that's better. So when I travel, I like look for a chair and then I try to like roll on that, you know, on the edge.
yeah.
But that like hurts even more because you're just cracking.
What
instead
makes
of,
you
like,
think you
rolling.
couldn't bring that on like a plane?
I don't know. I just thought it was like so fucking big. I was like, oh my
No.
god.
Dude,
If I can bring a tripod, I can definitely bring that.
Yeah.
Come on, Jonathan.
I'd say
See, you're
you-
learning something new every day in
Yeah.
this goddamn world.
I feel like you could bring that more than you could bring a tripod
You know what?
because tripods look scary
They
depending on the angle you're looking at.
and what
you
sucks
know?
sometimes is like they wait for. They're like, no, you can't put it in. And then when you finally do,
Mm-hmm.
the luggages can like fucking. I have the $60 tripod.
Oh.
And I have had like 3 broken inside the
Yeah.
airplane. So this is better. Foam rollers
Yeah.
don't fucking break,
No,
bro.
no, that's what they're for.
Shit,
Yeah, I just carry mine around. I have my carry-on, I have my backpack, and I just put that next to my backpack.
dude, calves must feel really good.
Yeah.
You do a little. Do you do it every time before you go to bed? That's when I do it.
I do it when I wake up.
Ah.
I do wake up and I start the day.
I do a little groin stretch in the morning and a little like stretch up and a little jump.
Okay,
Yeah,
one of those guys.
yeah, one of those guys. But the nighttime, I need it or I don't go to sleep.
Okay,
Maybe that's why I don't sleep when I fucking travel.
maybe. Or
Dude, this makes sense.
There you go.
Okay, what is this phase 7, phase 8, phase
Oh.
9 thing? Like, I'm so curious.
So when I started comedy, I had all the different phases. But every time I found like my material changed a little bit, where I was going a different direction and how I wrote, I would always switch up the phase.
Oh shit!
And then I just leave everything before that behind.
do you? Oh, you literally just take your set and go. It's gone. It disappears.
So
Like
some
Thanos
of them.
snaps their fingers and like all those jokes like suddenly like disappear.
Sometimes I'd say half went away.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'd say yeah. So because some of the jokes that from the other, I like.
Is there any crossovers? Like I'm being serious though.
Yeah,
like,
there is. There
Oh, shit.
definitely is. Some of the jokes, like I don't think I've kept anything from like phase to like phase 4. I think that all those are gone.
Do you ever miss any jokes?
No, not at all.
Really?
I mean, no, not at all. Because I mean, like, I'm not at the point in my career where I've like retired anything that I like.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because like I kind of just started like having stuff out
Into the world.
to where like, oh no, all this is still fun to me.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure like once I record like my like a
Special.
yeah, like a half hour, like something where I can put out a full album, then I'll get rid of it and then I'll miss it. But as of right now, there's no reason for me to miss.
So you never
material.
get tired of like a joke. You're just like you never go up and like I'm kind of losing the audience when you just fucking joke for now.
Sometimes, but I think since I do that that method of like I just know I need to hit 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem scripted anymore. It just seems like it's kind of flowing, you know.
So you make up those 3 things almost like sometimes.
I don't make it up. I just know I have to hit them, and since they're not written down, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like I've been doing it for I mean, I've been doing it
always
forever.
feels fresh and new
It feels
since
fresh because in my mind I'm like, okay, something's coming, you know.
Sometimes instead of like I have to say this line.
Yeah,
it's more like they're gonna get a laugh somewhere.
Yeah. Since
okay.
it's like since I haven't like you know when that whole thing of when you'd get in trouble. I don't know. This never happened for me, but like remember when Bart Simpson got in trouble and he'd have to write down like whatever on the chalkboard over and over and over. And when you do that over and over again, you get tired of it.
Right. You want to hurt yourself.
Yeah. So that's why I never wanted to do that.
That's so smart.
Because I didn't want to be like, oh, this is annoying.
So in a way, it's kind of like a guideline rather than a fucking script.
Yeah.
So so it's like improv, but not.
It's like it's
like Mad Libs almost.
It's scripted improv.
Scripted. No, that does make sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It seems more natural.
Yeah.
It's like when you write a spoken word poem and then you don't write it fully, but you know it, so that way you can like gauge the audience.
Yeah.
So is that kind of what you're doing? You're like gauging the audience about like when to do the timing of the joke, pretty much.
I don't think so. I don't know if I've thought that far into
that. Okay, well, I don't know.
Maybe
it was like a metadata type of... like meta. Sorry, I've been thinking about metadata a lot.
What do you do? What is your job?
Thanks.
Because you do a podcast right now. You hit me up to do some like commercial. Now I don't even know.
Well, you said you want to hit up, so I was like, oh shit, what can we do for like in like a few minutes or so? So I'm a consultant for YouTubers and brands and also basically just influencers. And what I used to do was manage them.
Oh shit!
But it came to a point where I was just getting exhausted out of it, and so now what I do is I consult about like how these people can make money.
Oh, okay.
So even if you have like 2,000 subscribers or like fucking a million, you go to me and you're like, yo, I have this product. I want to fucking sell it.
Okay.
And so that's what I do. And then some companies are dope, but what I really love is I love entertainment for myself. Mm-hmm. And so I decided to put this podcast on because, you know, I don't sleep because clients are fucking crazy. Like they'll email you like at like 10, they want something, and you have to put a proposal or something together or like a strategy guide. Mm-hmm. But what a podcast allows me to do is like allows me to like bring in like really funny people, smart, intelligent people like you.
Thank you.
And they come on and we can just like, and I get my own satisfaction, entertainment. But I love comedy so much that I just like always want to be in that space because I feel like out of all the entertainment, out of all these people that entertain, I think comedians for some reason are like the most broken, genuine, vulnerable, intelligent individuals in the entertainment industry than everything else.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, that just...
I don't find myself that intelligent,
dude,
to be
you're
honest.
so fucking smart. To make someone laugh is really hard.
I didn't finish college.
No, you don't have to finish. Everyone has their own journey, bro. But like, to make someone laugh...
You go to college?
Yeah, I did.
Where'd you go?
UC Berkeley.
Oh.
That's why I know the Bay Area really well.
Oh, yeah,
And then I stayed in... So I graduated in 2010... But I was there since 2006, and then I stayed there till like 2015.
Okay. Are you from here?
No, I'm from San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have like a 760 area code.
Yeah.
You know, so like all that stuff. But I mean, I don't miss the Bay Area anymore. It's like so fucking white right now, and so
I guess
like, well, I don't know. I worked in like the Marina, so it's like you walk outside, it's like frat boy, sorority girl, frat boy.
I've never heard anyone call it the Marina before.
Yeah, I like saying Marina.
Why?
It just sounds more rich.
Okay.
You know?
That does.
Yeah, right? Marina.
Marina.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you think of the other way that you say it, you think of like green water, you think of like, you know, boats that have algae growing in it. But when you say marina, you're like, okay, this is like fucking wealthy.
Marina also sounds like an IUD.
Oh, it does.
some new IUD that just came
shit. Now I'm just there you go. But no, yeah, so that's what I do. So like right now, some other like comedians, for example, like I want to help out more comedians with their brands and stuff. Mm-hmm. So the first like main person's like, I keep on mentioning his name, but Morgan Jabe is his musical comedian.
Has he been on this?
Yeah, he's been on this, but we're gonna do it again because the first time we did it, he was like the first ever guest.
Yeah,
and I was just like getting guests on for the first time. Yeah, and I was so used to just like talking an hour by myself.
Yeah,
so we were just like talking over each other.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a learning process.
Yeah.
So like I have like a bunch stacked. So I have like a seeking arrangement girl that just dates like 55-year-old men for money, and like other things are coming out. And then like a lot of like college kids want to. They like, I don't know how the fuck, but like a couple college kids like heard of me somehow, and they're like, "Yo, can I jump on the pod?" And it's like really cool to hear.
What the fuck do they have to offer,
dude? You have a lot of mental health. Like I had one girl like about to fucking cry. It was fucking dope as fuck. You never know.
What?
See, this is what I believe.
She was about to cry on the podcast.
Yeah.
Why? What did you do? I'm just kidding.
I fucking like hit her with my fucking hand all over her face.
Damn.
And
dog.
then slept with. No, joking.
Oh.
No. She was an immigrant. Her parents are immigrants, and she changed her major to sociology.
Okay.
So, her parents are engineers. So then we just like dive deep into that, like in a very existential way, and that's what brought her to like tear up, right? And the other college kid, he's dope. He is like a rapper. He wants to be a rapper, and so we just like talk the shit about that. And so that was like kind of cool.
Is he on SoundCloud?
He is on SoundCloud. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So the point of this I will definitely.
I'm gonna hit that.
You have to. So the point of the podcast is just to fucking like chill and shit. Like it's not people with careers. Like we fucking talked about the fucking back roller for a little bit. You know, we're just fucking chilling, and that's the best bet. So with Morgan, we're just like always thinking. Like I'm thinking about like comedy now, and like okay, what is their product? And their product is shows for now. And then from shows it's like getting more exposure. But at least with the shows, that equates to me like that's a physical product now. And now I can work backwards and think about like mailing list and ads and stuff like that. Like his last show fucking sold out. And I think we're like strategizing that way for the next couple of shows to fucking go from... It was started with 50, now 70, and I think we can hit like 200 people organically now. Yeah. So that's what's really fun, and I love the space of comedy that I just want to do everything I can to help comedians. And,
that's nice.
Right. I don't know. I just fucking love it. And I don't make any money out of it.
I'll take any help I can get.
Dude, I make fucking $0 just because that's how much I love it.
Yeah. Well, this is good. Thank you.
Yeah, we're about ending, and
we are ending.
No. I want to keep. I thought that was like a sign. I was like, "Fuck, I want to keep on going, bitch." I want to keep on going.
I was gonna ask you when was the last time because
I got laid. Fucking December 29th
of what year?
Of 2019. Okay. No, dude, I didn't. Dude, I didn't have sex one time for like a whole year.
Damn.
And a half because I broke up with a girl for 6 years.
Oh. And I went something similar.
Yeah.
I dated a girl for like a year and a half, and then we broke up because of comedy.
Oh, shit.
And then I didn't have sex with anybody for like 8-9 months.
Dude.
Didn't even try. I was just sad for a little while.
Yeah, me too. I didn't even try. Yeah. And then I there was one point where a girl like tried, and I was like, dude, I can't even get it up.
Oh.
No, literally, I could not get it up.
That's rough.
Yeah, just because I'm a very emotional person. Have you ever faked cum before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you couldn't even fake hard.
Yeah, I couldn't. I haven't. No, I haven't done that either.
Yeah, but that girl that I was with before when I did that whole little thing, I told her because that's when I first started out doing comedy. Like when I got with her, I started hitting mics. And I was doing it like every night, and she was older than me, and she already had like her career, and we like lived together.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we met. Dude, we met. I want to say,
In high school?
no. We met like when I was in like community college, but I think we met, and then I moved in with her probably like 2 weeks later.
Oh my
after me-
god, this
after
was
me.
fast.
Yeah. Well,
Did she want to marry you or something too?
Yeah, she like wanted to have kids and stuff.
Oh
and,
my god.
and whatnot.
So you moved in fast, and then what happened?
And then we were together for like a year, and like halfway I started doing comedy. I think maybe a little bit less, and I was 21, and she was like 27 or something like that.
okay, that is a big age difference. No wonder she wanted to get married.
Or something
to you.
around there, and she already had the house, and she had her career, and she went to school already, and did all that, and she was dating a girl before me. She was dating a girl for like 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and then so I'm pretty sure like I got U-hauled. Have you heard of that term?
No, what does U-Haul mean?
Well, like in the lesbian community, like they move in real quick,
Oh,
and I think that's what happened to me.
wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, so she was like a bisexual woman.
Yeah.
Did you ever have threesomes?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's a legitimate question to ask.
No,
you know,
for sure,
because-
for sure.
Yeah. You would think it would be like easier a little bit because she's like, oh, I'm down. You know.
Yeah. But the women she dated was like they look like me. So
That's a good thing, and that's a great thing.
I would not want to do it. As progressive as I am, I don't want to do that. But she was like, hey, like I'm trying to like live my life. Like
Right.
I'm coming home at like 1 a.m, just not getting paid, just doing open mics, and she's like, I'm not gonna
support this.
I'm not gonna support this. And then she broke up with me, and I was very sad. And then I told her that I would quit. Well, I was
Like, were you sitting on the table or what? Like, what happened? Was it like a long conversation? did
no,
she
it's
break
just
up
like
with you?
I think we were in like the car or something, and then she was just like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Like, you're crazy."
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "I'm not gonna quit." And then she broke up with me, and then I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna quit." And then we hung out like one more time,
Right.
and then she was like, "No, I don't want to do this." And then we'd never spoke a word ever since.
That's really healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so first off, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, that's not a secret.
Well, when you broke up with her and you said that you'll quit, did you really like stop going out for like a month or two before going back after the breakup, or?
No. No. Because because I told her that, and then she didn't say anything. She was like, "No."
Okay, so you did the little text like, I will quit," and then she never responded. You're like, okay,
And
fuck.
then I think she never said anything, and then like a week later we like went to like a fair,
Okay,
like a county fair, and then I didn't hear from her ever again.
oh wow, so this is like phase 3 of your comedy. No, phase 2. Sorry,
I think this was phase two,
2. Yeah,
yeah.
because I'm calculating my 2009.
Yeah.
You started in 2012, so it's like it's phase 2. Did you have phase 2 jokes about her then in the relationship?
I did,
to like
yeah.
kind of like get it out.
Yeah, that's funny because like it was not funny, but that was like because when phase 1 was like all one-liners.
Mm-hmm.
It was all one-liners, and they were stupid. They weren't funny at all.
Wait, what are one-liners?
Just like I don't even like remember. Like it's just like do you know who Dimitri Martin is?
Oh yes.
Just one-line jokes.
Okay.
Just set up, punch. Just
Set up,
one
punch.
line.
Right.
Just one line. And I do because like Mitch Hedberg, I do a lot of he was a huge influence for me. But I used to do a lot of one-liners, and then when she broke up with me, I went to a mic like almost immediately, and then I just started talking about it.
Right.
And then that's when I was like, oh, okay, this is like, I kind of want to do this now. So then I just started talking about more like real life stuff.
Oh wow.
And then I got rid of like all the one-liners, and I just started fresh again.
Was that therapeutic for you in a way?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Like people are laughing at my relationship. This is nice. No, in a positive way. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but it was also like I guess like comedy is like whatever therapy for sure, but like I don't know if it is in a way, you know.
So wait,
like
how
getting
do you-
your feelings out, and it was like good. It was like
I mean, you touch on a point which is cool, where you said like in a way it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but how do you then view stand-up comedy? Like, how do you view it?
it just to me it's like I try not to take it like I know stand up is like like an art. I do believe that, and I think it's like very cool, and I think it's a good way of me like wanting. It's a good way for me to express myself and like who I am and what my takes are, and I like that. I like being expressive on stage, but I do realize that this is ridiculous. Like,
what do you mean it's ridiculous?
Like, well, I try not to take comedy as like a thing like too seriously. You know, I mean, like there's people out there who have it way harder than me. So
yeah,
I try not to be like, oh, comedy. It's so meaningful. You know, if without us there would be no laughter, and I don't think that way at all. I think what we do is very silly, and we should all be very fortunate that we're doing this as a job. And people have it way harder. So,
jeez, you're so fucking like grateful and nice, and like there's no God complex, which is kind of cool.
Oh, thank you.
But I feel like this is most comedians, in my opinion.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Well, from what I met, until one day I meet someone and they're like, I'm the voice of laughter. Then I'll be like, okay, all right, everything has changed now.
Well, because I have like a lot of comedian friends who like will shit on like DJs as if like they'd be good at that. You know, like as if being a DJ isn't as hard of a struggle. I mean, yeah, it's pretty funny to make fun of a DJ, but it's you still gotta respect it. You know,
you gotta respect everyone that's like fucking successful in what they're doing. I think, in some sort of way.
Exactly. So I try not to take this too seriously and appreciate everything else.
Dude, I fucking love that. I like that attitude because a lot of people, like for example, in MySpace, they always think like, oh, digital media doesn't mean anything, or they make fun of like people like Logan Paul, or because they act childish or whatever, or they make fun of like my friends who do very kid things. Like even when I look at them, I'm like, oh my god, this is you're putting goo on your shoe and then, like squashing it. Like, what the fuck? But to do that and then have millions of people engage with it. You can't like knock that.
Yeah, you can't.
And so, like, the DJs, for example, like they're fucking weird as shit, but goddamn it, they're making people bob their heads. You know?
Yeah. You know, and it's not like being a DJ is that it's not easy,
right? It's not. Don't shit on the fucking DJs.
Yeah, I mean, like it's funny because people are like, oh, you like you press a button or whatever, and it's like. People make fun of people like DJing at weddings. It's like, okay, well, guess what? At our levels, we're the wedding DJs right now. You know, people like DJs can see us and be like, he's just doing shows for like 5 people. What an idiot!
Yeah, he's on a fucking streaming service. Wait, have you ever like done a show where there was like less than 5 people? It's like,
yeah, of course, I did one last night.
Oh shit, how was that? Like,
it was fine.
Do you ever still get kind of like nervous a little bit? Like,
I think I get nervous a lot still, but. I've learned to like channel that energy somewhere into like somewhere else.
What do you channel to? Do you like meditate or some shit? Like what?
I feel like I take that nervousness and just like I just use it as fuel for my set, and I'm like nervous, but it's not like where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. It's just like, okay, let's.
Time to do it again.
Yeah, put this energy somewhere else. Yeah.
Do you ever? What's like if you were to like look back at like everything, right? Yeah, we got the cadence, which is pretty dope. Like learning about, you know, the dipping point of everything changes. But out of these like 7 years, what do you think that like one specific lesson that you've learned that's kind of given you the confidence to not stop, to keep on going?
I don't think there was ever a thing that made me be like, okay, keep going. I think I've always just had that. I've always just wanted to keep going no matter what. But there's definitely, I've learned a lot of things like along the way to where like, just keep creating. Don't slow down. Because I don't know if you've heard this before, a lot of comedians say like, stand-up is like it's like a marathon. Like,
yeah. No, I've never heard, but I hear with everything that life is a marathon.
Yeah, stand-up is like a marathon. Like, don't stress. You'll get there, like, eventually, you know? That's I hear a lot of people saying that.
But when do you fucking quit? There's got to be a moment. Like, some people...
I mean, sure, but the way I look at it, it's like, yes, it's a marathon, but you don't want to be that fucking... You don't want to walk it.
Okay, what do you mean? Oh, you want to like do a little...
You want to keep a steady pace the whole time. You don't want to slow down. Like, you don't want to be the fucking 7-year-old dude who's just like doing the marathon for fun at like in the New York Marathon. You know what I mean?
This
Who's
is
just, like,
serious. This is a serious business.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do good, it's like keep a good pace. Don't slow down. Because
I like
I
that.
want to, as much as it's like it is a marathon, but I want to enjoy like my 30s and my 40s. You know what I mean? I don't want to be
the struggling fucking.
I don't want to
comedian.
be. I don't want to be where I'm at. I wouldn't want to be where I'm at right now when I'm like in my 50s.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know,
in
what
your
I mean?
50s, you're gonna be like bigger than Kevin Hart. That's where you want to be.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or like Kevin Hart's like status type of thing.
Something like that. Like that. So I would say if it is a marathon, because this lasts forever. We can do comedy forever. I mean,
as long as you have a voice, and even if you don't, you can like mime shit and like do stuff.
You can do comedy forever. So it is in a sense a marathon, but at the same time, you don't want to be in the back.
I like how there's like no fucking like plan B for you. It's just like, I'm gonna fucking keep on going, motherfucker, and nothing's stopping me. Do you have any girlfriends now? By the way, this is a random comment. Maybe I'm a little, but when I look at your face and I was like staring at it for a while, I was like, fuck, is that my dad?
What?
I don't know. Every time I see like a Filipino
Okay.
or something, I'm always like, is that my dad?
I'm younger than you.
I know you are.
Don't disrespect me like that,
Fuck,
dog.
shit. I'm not gonna call you Kuya or some shit. I don't know. But no, fuck. My dad left a long time ago.
Okay.
But no, I've seen him. But like, I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm probably never gonna date a Filipino.
Oh, really?
Because I've
Go to the Philippines, dog.
I've been to
When was the last time you went?
2010.
Okay, you go back, dude. Go back now. Yeah, it's changed.
It's changed. I'll be like, yo, I'm mabuhay.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, you're from the States. Let's get it on.
Yeah, and I don't know about that, but it's just go for fun. It's so much. So how old were you in 2010? So
It's 21.
okay, that's a good time. I feel like if you go now, you're more of an adult. You know, it's like I had a lot of fun, and it's also changed so much because I don't know if you know this. There's this in 2013 they started building. They took down. There used to be like an army base,
Right.
a military base, and like farmland, and they redeveloped it in 2013 where they started building this new like neighborhood city called Bonifacio Global City.
What?
Yeah, they call it BGC.
BGC.
And that shit looks just like West Hollywood.
Oh, fuck.
Go to the Philippines.
Go to the Philippines.
Skyscrapers.
And it's like $1 equals 50 pesos. So as long as you don't buy the electronics, you're good.
I mean, I think the exchange rate is pretty much the same.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know how it is. I think the way I looked at it was everything in thousands. So 1,000 pesos was $20.
That's really good.
Yeah. Which I probably guesstimated wrong every time I like bought something.
That's okay.
I would see like, because I was like 1,000 pesos. Okay, $20. That's not that much. I'm like, that's fine. I think I can manage that, right?
Yeah.
And then I bought like a sweater for like, I was like, okay, this says 12,000 pesos. I think that's $20 is 1,000. Okay, I think I'm fine. That shit was like $300.
Yeah, that's it.
I was like, okay, I guess I'm wrong. I'm not good at this. Drinks are cheap though. Drinks are cheap out there.
shit, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go. But no, I've only had like three, I think like four
Okay.
Filipinos in my life.
Dude, go to the Philippines.
Okay.
It's so much fun.
All right, shit. Okay. I'll be single.
Go
I'm gonna
single.
go
as an
single,
adult.
and I'll bring some friends, and we'll go.
Yeah.
And I'll bring that one white friend just to like spice it up.
Oh
a
yeah,
little
you
bit.
got to bring a white
Yeah,
friend.
you
dude.
got
That's
right in the middle. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, we went with we had a white guy there.
smart because
Yeah.
he's the first one to always get noticed, and everyone like flocks to that dude.
Yeah, he was like one of the performers managers, and he was like the coolest dude.
Oh, that's dope.
And like that whole BGC, dude, it's fire. It's like
Is that where you guys performed?
no, we performed like probably like 20 minutes away from that. At like the place we stayed was like it was apparently like the Las Vegas of Manila.
Oh, shit.
And it was just like fucking dozens of casinos.
Filipinos love to gamble. Fuck.
Yeah.
I have a gambling addiction, so I don't know. I
yeah,
gotta
go.
watch
It's
out.
fun. That's where I stayed. I stayed in a casino, and it was incredible.
So
But
BGC.
BGC, it looks like San Francisco. It looks like any just like metropolitan whatever, and it's brand new.
Fuck.
They started in 2013. They only got done like last year.
Okay, I need to go now.
It's also still being developed and it's getting bigger. And they're building more in like the casino. They're building more casinos and stuff too. So it's like, it's crazy. I'll show you this picture I have.
Oh shit, guys! I'm seeing the insides of the BGC.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, so is your girlfriend Filipino?
No, she's white.
Okay.
So let me show you this.
Yeah.
So we went to like look at that. This is where I ate dinner.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Like the 60-second.
Ang ganda, as they say.
Yeah, and it was great. It looks just like New York, like Times Square. There's like a Pottery Barn. There's a Chipotle.
There's a Chipotle.
Yeah, there's every.
Looks like America.
Yeah, it was, and everybody like it looked.
How much
everybody
is a
dressed
meal
the
at
same.
Chipotle? Like 1,000 pesos?
No, less than that. Probably like 500.
Oh wow,
$10.
$10. Wait, with Chipotle, do they have like any Filipino flavors inside of it?
I didn't go into the Chipotle.
Oh, like a Loganisa bowl.
Yeah, but all the like they had Wendy's was huge out there.
Wendy's
is huge. McDonald's is huge. They had a Fat Burger there.
Ooh, I love Fat Burger.
Yeah, they had a Fat Burger there, and all the like the American like restaurants, they all still had fried chicken and rice.
Dude, it's like
that was always on the
fucking
menu.
American Filipino town.
Yeah, it was so funny because it's like there was a California pizza kitchen. Wait, yeah, there was a California pizza kitchen there.
Shit, now I'm getting hungry. Fuck.
Yeah, right.
God damn it.
And it was they always had every like if it wasn't Filipino like the restaurant, they just like added fried chicken and rice just in case like someone in the family or someone in the group wanted Filipino
They're like,
food.
fuck this American food. I really want chicken and rice right now.
Yeah, the Fat Burger had like a special that was like fried chicken and rice. I was like, this is insane.
Shit, now I want to kind of fucking go to like Chowking right now.
Oh yeah,
Is there a Chowking in Los Angeles?
I don't know.
I moved from San Francisco
probably.
like
there's a bunch in the
ago.
Bay. Yeah.
Okay.
H&M had fried chicken and rice. It was crazy.
H&M,
No,
the
I'm
club. I was like,
kidding.
Jesus, that's fucking
Yeah,
dope as
they
fuck.
put it everywhere,
Yeah,
bro.
Old Navy. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I would love that. Okay, so, wait, was your previous girlfriend also white? I was thinking Hispanic. That was like my guess.
Yeah, she was like Hispanic.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I have this like weird thing where I can look at an Asian and I'll be like, yo, he doesn't date Asians.
I mean, I do.
Right, but I mean, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the relationship is like, yo, this guy,
Yeah.
white girl.
Well, I mean, but it
It doesn't matter, but you know.
yeah,
what I mean.
yeah. I grew up where I grew up. Like in like there was just like that was just like what was readily available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of Asians where I was at, but somewhat. You know?
Yeah, I get it. I fucking get it. We're ending soon.
Okay.
There's this thing that.
I will fuck anybody. Don't.
Yeah. No, I've. Okay, I don't want to sound. Whatever. I don't fuck. This is to spill the fun. It's very vulnerable. I've done every single ethnicity.
Nice.
Except for an Indian.
Okay, that was my first girlfriend ever.
Yes.
Was Indian.
And I hopefully what I want to marry is like a fucking Brooklyn Jew.
Why?
I don't know. I've had like the best time in New York City.
Oh, okay.
And of course, in New York City, like they're so fortunate. I'm full fortunate that they give like me a chance.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh my God. And I don't know, something about the accent of like something so like it's a thick,
Yeah.
weird, dirty accent, which I love.
Okay.
To me, fuck like London accents,
Oh.
British English accents. That's not romantic to me. You know, someone that curses says the F word in a
Okay.
Brooklyn or Long Island accent. I'm like, oh my
Okay.
God, marry me, please.
Yeah. But she doesn't have to be Jewish. She just has to have that accent. You can get
Right,
an
but there's
Italian
something,
girl.
I don't know, like,
What if you found a Filipino girl that had that accent?
okay, maybe.
Wouldn't that be
But I
fun?
don't know. That would be kind of funny. I'd be like looking at her kind of weird, like, what the fuck? What's coming out of your mouth right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
It's like when a white guy speaks Cantonese. You're like, whoa.
I've never seen that.
YouTube.
Yeah. I'll look that up.
But no, like, yeah, when I when I was there, and also I met a girl in Venice that was also a Brooklyn Jewish woman, and I don't know, their culture is very straightforward. They don't want to waste time because in their history, a lot of bad shit has happened to them. So they're like, life is one time. You only live once.
Yeah.
I want what I want. I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna tell you what I want, and go with it. And that, as someone that needs.
I think you just want a girl who's direct.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You just want a girl who's direct with a weird accent.
That's exactly what it is.
And I guess that group does that.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe there can be someone that just doesn't give me the ring around the rosary.
Yeah.
The rosary. Just crucify me. That's what I want.
Dude, when I was in the Philippines, they were prepping up for that.
What's it called? The Tikalik?
What?
Shit,
no,
I don't know.
Holy Week.
Holy Week, yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Tika League? What is that?
I don't know.
Sequel to Freak League? What the fuck?
There's a January thing. It's like this festival.
It's called like the Black Nazareth.
Oh, the Black Nazareth
Festival.
Where does this Tika League?
So, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. But when I was there, they were like prepping for it. So, it was kind of cool to watch. Right now, they're prepping for this. Maybe it's called that? I don't know. Look it up. They're getting ready apparently the original, this is like the one that they carry around, and it's kind of like a float. And they drive it through the city, and it's like it's called the Black Nazareth. I just learned this when I was out there. It's a statue of Jesus, pretty much,
and he's black,
and it's marble. And the story behind it is that it turned black because it absorbs all your sins.
Oh shit, that's dark as fuck.
It is, and it's crazy because they drive this float with the original statue from since the Spaniards came. That's when they got it. And then so they'll drive it through the city, and then Filipinos will pretty much rugby style charge at this thing and with their towels or handkerchiefs,
right,
and try to wipe it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So it's funny because there's teams. There's people in when we were there, there's people in red jerseys, yellow jerseys, and they protect it.
Oh, so they're pushing people.
They're pushing. They're not really pushing people away. I could be wrong. They're just they're grabbing people's towels, wiping it, and throwing it back out.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So then at the very end of the parade, is it a parade? I'm guessing.
I don't know if it's that happy, but it's kind of it just people go there and people get injured. Juice. People I heard every year someone dies from exhaustion because they're following everybody. There's thousands and thousands of people following this Black Nazareth, and is it Nazareth or Nazarene? I don't know words, but they just follow it, and people just collapse of dehydration and
someone fucking died.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You got to do it for God, I guess.
Yeah, and
I'm not a religious dude, so
I
don't know.
Me either. But it was very interesting to see that.
That's beautiful.
And people trample each other. People throw each other off just so they can
wipe Jesus.
Wipe Jesus.
If you wipe Jesus, is all your sins cleansed?
All your sins are gone.
Oh shit! No wonder people are going after it.
Yeah, people. Someone trampled someone. I feel like someone trampled somebody and was like, well, gotta wipe.
Yeah.
It cleared that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Dude, yeah. I mean, if I believed in God that much and I knew that by wiping it I would go to fucking heaven, then I would do that. It's like when the Filipinos wear those scapulars and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what Holy Week is? I just learned about this too.
Holy Week is Palm Sunday? Fuck, I'm such a bad Catholic. I don't even know what Holy Week is.
I just learned about this when I was out there. Holy Week, it's just this one community. It's not like the whole Philippines.
Okay.
A lot of the Philippines doesn't condone this behavior. The church is don't
do it.
We're not about that, But it's this one community will cut their backs with razor blades. So they're bleeding.
Fuck.
So they're bleeding a lot. And then
that's one way, I guess.
They get these these whips and they just whip themselves. Just
that's a lot of self-loathing.
Yeah, they're trying to recreate what Jesus did to and then some people are carrying around a cross on their back for I don't know how long, and then sometimes they have when they're carrying the cross, have people whip them, and they're just bleeding, dude. They're just bleeding.
Wow, and the things you would do for God,
and then
and also social proof, I guess.
And then at the end, some people get crucified.
Really?
Yeah. Look it up. You want to see it? Look it up, dude.
Dude, I'll look it up. Yeah, fuck, what the fuck?
Look at it. Some people.
What the hell, you guys? My Filipino culture is dope as fuck. These are some G's.
Yeah. Hold on,
That's kind of badass if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what are you doing today? I'm fucking getting crucified. What are you doing today? Like, you can't knock anybody out after they do that. It's like there's nothing else I could do. Oh shit, he's showing me.
Look at this.
This is in 2014. A lot of Filipinos are carrying crosses right now.
Yeah.
Is it a race? Is it like a relay race?
No,
do they pass the cross from person to person?
No.
You know?
He's winning. See, so they're like whipping themselves.
Why?
Look, and cutting each other.
Oh, God.
They're
cutting their backs. Jesus.
Look, and then there's this bleeding. Whipping themselves.
Doesn't he have a job? Like, what is he doing? This is... You know what? You can't knock anybody. This is beautiful if you think about it. Like, if you're super religious, this is some commitment, you know? Look, and then... Did this guy just die?
No, but look, see, they have people beating him and fucking...
Oh my, that's one way to get your aggression out. It's like the Purge, but it's not.
Yeah, it is somewhat like the Purge.
Yeah, you could be like, no, stop, but it's like, oh, this guy wanted it, so fucking he's gonna die. Dude, if I want to let out some anger, I'll go to Holy Week.
Yeah.
Give me a whip.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I'm afraid I'll get addicted to it though.
Yeah, if you're into that.
Holy shit.
It's that new... The Philippines have been into S&M longer than people think.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
but their S&M is with God.
Are you into S&M, by the way?
No.
Okay.
I've never really gotten into it.
No choking, nothing like that?
Choking, yeah, for sure.
Okay, choking is the way to go. High five for choking?
Okay.
Yeah,
we can do that.
yes, I love it.
If they're into that.
Right, it's all about consent at the end of the day.
You gotta ask, you know.
I'm single, so a lot of times when I go on dates, if I want to do the first kiss, I always ask. I go, "Can I kiss you?" Mm-hmm. And if they don't say the word no, we're okay. Yeah, it's really cute too.
Cute little boy.
It's a cute little thing, you know.
Yeah.
Even when I have sex, I'm being serious. I go, "Can I put this inside of you?" Aww. But it's like kind of like there's confidence within it itself at the same time, but there's still some like cute moments at it. So they're like, "Oh, okay." But I've never had anyone go, "Okay." I've had one. I've had a lot. I've had like one no, like not now.
Very okay.
And I'm like, okay. And then like 30 minutes later, it's like, okay, now you can.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, sometimes it's really hot, like of course, or just do it already. That's
okay.
Like great.
Okay. Sometimes you gotta.
But I don't have sex often. Like January 29th, or December 29th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's been like almost 30 days.
That's fine. Thou shalt put it in thee. Like, maybe not.
So, dude, this is a lovely conversation.
Yeah, this was fun. Thanks for having me.
How can people find you?
At Andrew_Orolfo on everything.
How do you spell your last name?
So it's ANDREW_OROLFO.
Orolfo?
Orolfo.
Did I say it correctly?
No.
Shit.
What?
Wait, how do you say it?
Orolfo. So like you like O, and then you roll a ball, and then fo.
Orolfo. Mm-hmm. Did I say it correctly?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank God. Because when I do the introduction, I introduce someone, I always fuck up. Like I had the girl named Kendra O'Carey. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I want to make sure that I got it right. So there you go. Orolfo.
Also, just can I plug my podcast?
Yeah, I want you to.
Okay. Follow at Pier69 Podcast. PIER 69. It's me and like a few buddies. That's fun. And go watch my James Corden set on YouTube.
You have a James Corden set? Look how bad of a researcher I am.
Yeah, I did late night like a month or two ago.
Congratulations! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Fuck, that's dope as fuck. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Wow. Terrible.
Holy shit! I'm horrible.
Yeah. See, I'm actually more famous than you thought. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it doesn't matter. I guess, fuck, I got lucky. Holy shit, guys. Metadata, tags, I'm gonna fucking tag.
Check out your streaming service that we all know.
When is that
soon.
coming out, March?
I don't know. I think around April, March, April.
Because this episode probably won't come out till like middle of February.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm just like lining things up.
Sure thing. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Dude, dope.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Love
Have
y'all.
a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.